up, guys? We're back on the GoPro. I finally got a new battery for it, and two of them offline, and it worked, even though they weren't supposed to ship it to me. I'm not gonna shout out the company or anything, but it's the cheap one, and it worked out well. Anyways, let's do kind of a quick little update on what we've done. So to begin with, intercooler's back on. We have got a new blow-off valve. Last we saw, we had the oil catch can. The fuel pressure regulator is chilling. A little bit more wiring. We lost the RGB function on the headlights. We got the fuel pump put in. We got the relay going to that done. Still hate cars. We did get the radio put in and the wiper switch moved. So let's see that real quick. So we got the doubled in radio put in, the wiper switch, and the palm already. The CarPlay is going to that cord right there, kind of just hangs out. We got the pedals down there, still looking good. Yeah, basically what we're waiting on now is, well, today we're going to try to attack more of the steering rack. We went and got the right bolts. They are M12 by 125 and M16 by 1.5. So they are some chunk. However, they only had huge ones because what they call for is like 10 millimeter. So I am going to thread these in and mark it with a Sharpie on where it needs to get cut down at, and then we'll take it to work tomorrow and we will chop them down. And that will just leave one going to the bottom of the rack, which apparently is a 10 mil fine thread, but we still have to take the entire rack out so we can rebuild it with the seal kit that we got. After rebuilding the rack, it will be go time, I think, to fire this thing up. We're still waiting on our taillights from Miguel. I think he's going to get started on them. We do have another set of taillights way up there. So nothing crazy, but just a update video for you guys. Sorry I haven't been able to make more of these. My iPhone's been playing music and I've been trying to get stuff done, trying to get the car ready in time. We're shooting for, and today's date is the 26th of May. We're shooting to drive this thing on the 4th of June, so I got about a week. Probably not, but we'll see. Hopefully, you know. But let's thread this guy in real quick. And hey, it actually threads in. That is a plus. And you know what? This one might be just a hair too long. But it almost just tightened all the way down. So and that's a 20 mil. So it's a 20 mil in length. So let's go ahead and try this other one and see if this other one is shorter. But we're gonna need some thread tape or and a crush washer, maybe one or the other. I'll look it up, and I will when I do the rack video, I'll show you guys kind of what needs to be done to properly seal this, because there's gonna be a decent amount of pressure in there. We need to see if this one threads all the way down like that, and it doesn't. So we'll probably end up taking off let's say about 5 threads on the M12s, and then let's see what we got going on for big boy right here. This is our M16, and these threads feel pretty chunky, but that one's gonna be all the way in right there. So let's that one's gonna get cut way down. Let's see if I can find a Sharpie. And basically the way I'm gonna do this is I'm going to mark where it went into at. Kinda just all the way around that I can. That'll show me how much threads I need left, so I can count the threads and do like 1 or 2 more threads off of that when we, come on buddy, when we go to chop it. We'll know how much we need, and it looks like we have about 4 to 5 threads showing. So we'll do it on that side is where we'll chop it, that 4 to 5 threads, and that'll be that bolt. So that one doesn't go very deep. See? So that one's nothing crazy, but we will throw that back in the bag because I'm getting dirty over here. It's telling me didn't put on any gloves. Disgusting. But yeah, you see how gnarly this thing is. This whole thing needs to go inside with a sandblaster and get painted. Also, I found in my parts car that I have my 20B in is I found a front sway bar. This thing needs one bad. It needs a front sway bar, something fierce. We also need a strut bar, but I'm gonna hold off on that one for now. Anyways, the M12s went all the way in, so we're probably just gonna cut those down a couple of threads. That way we can, you know, get a good seal on it, and it will yeah, we'll have to see if we use Teflon tape or if we use like a copper crush washer or something on there, but it felt good going in. For the other side, let me grab my flashlight real quick. I think I brought home the huge one, so apologies. For the other side, you can barely see that line right there. It's I'll circle it in the video for you guys, but that one. So that's basically coming from off right there and going all the way over to there, but we really just needed to plug in right here. So there's one right there, going right there. We gotta make something. Just go straight flat underneath there. Just go straight over and calls it good, because that's where we're gonna loop it at. But there's my diaper. Yeah, nothing crazy on it, guys. I just was doing plugs and getting my routing set up with my new vacuum lines. There's no old vacuum lines. They were just, you know, disgusting. We got like big ones here and there over on the firewall over there. So yeah, just kind of a quick one today, guys. We weren't doing anything crazy. We're doing lug nut torque on Mia's car, and I just wanted to kind of check out those thread pitches so I can cut them down. I think I have a copper washer set. We can see if I have the right size for the M16. I know I have the right size for the M12s, but I need to find the copper washer set because I haven't used it forever. So of course it just goes on the flat surface emitter and disappears into the darkness. I actually put it in the kill drawer. It's not in there. It's not in there. I did put it in. Surprising. 110 piece copper washer assortment. Copper washers are crush washers, for those who don't know. Thinking I'm just grabbing something for fun. Dude, I might have it, dude. I got a couple of big old crush washers right here, dude. Let's just double check. That fits perfectly, and I might try to crank that down and see what it does, because that kind of fits really good on that M12. We might lock those guys in and just have to cut the M16. Let's see real quick. Actually, I'm down to boogie. Always down for a little party action. Let's set this guy right here, and then turn you guys over. Get a copper washer in there. Oh, that's coming up tight. I should be able to do it more though. Let's see what size it is. Go over the trusty snap-on set. It must be this one right here, which we have out, because I never put things back, which is terrible. But yep, that fits in there great. It fits in there really good. So let's grab our trusty ratchet and tighten her down. That feels really tight. That's good. I think that one's set, guys. Let's try the next one, but before we do that, we're going to clean up the surface mating area of it. Don't need a bunch of dirt in there. That's much better. And if you want to properly depower your rack, when I go to build it, I'm not going to do it how to properly do it, because eventually I will be going back to power steering, just not manual power steering or hydraulic power steering. It'll be electric. A remote pump from Volvo will be what we put in this thing. So let's see if I can crank this guy down. And I can. Beautiful. I think that guy's tight, guys. Look at that beautiful bean footage. We'll have to see if it leaks when we go use it. But it's just a crush washer that I have plenty of. So now I guess we can see if we have the crush washer for the M16 bolt, which pretty big. So I'll try this 1/2 inch by 13/16. It is too small, just to try. Try the 5/8, see if it's too big. And it is perfect, guys. We got one. So we can try just a crush washer on this and see if this will seal up nice. But we do have to cut off all of that. So for now, throw that back in there. Close this up so it doesn't fly everywhere. Yeah, we only got a couple things left, guys. Getting pretty excited. Getting pretty close to driving this thing. Got to get tags for it. I got to get the window in it. Got to put the fat wheels back on it. You know, the Johns. But we should be getting pretty close. Pretty excited. That's gonna be it for this one. And hopefully I can get this out in the next couple days. If you have any questions, feel free to let me know. I'll answer in the best of my ability. As always, stay frosty out, boys.